There's a study that shows that there are less sex differences seen between men and women in wheelchairs than men and women walking. Men and women walking are men and women. Men and women in wheelchairs are disabled people. They're sexless neuters.
One night as a 19-year-old college student, the life of actress and model Ellen Stohl was changed forever.
I ended up in the wheelchair from a single car accident. It was the first rain of the season. I hit oil, lost control, and I wake up and I don't know where I am, and there's a woman standing next to me. And I look over and I realize that this woman is my mother. And she takes my hand and she puts it to my face. She says, "Honey, you've broken your neck." And in that instant, everything that I thought I was gone. And I started to cry, and my mom was like, "Oh, honey, it'll be okay, it'll be okay." And I looked at her and I said, "Mom, I'm still a virgin, and it's all over."
Though physically capable of having sex, Ellen learned that society viewed her as less than a woman.
Dear Mr. Hefner, my name is Ellen Stohl. I'm a model and actress who 3 years ago was injured in an auto accident.
To show the world and herself that disabled people could still be sexual, Ellen offered Playboy an opportunity to tell her story.
I wanted something that would make a statement. I am a woman, first and foremost. Up to a field of lecturing and being an expert on these issues.
The same challenges that Ellen faces socially also frustrate her career as an actress and model. But she uses these barriers as a springboard to advocate equality for the disabled.
Yeah, we're all set for you.
Felicia here?
Yeah.
Good. I've learned that if I want to work, I have to produce and create the work because nobody else is willing to break the stereotypes except Playboy.
Ellen has found her own way to break the stereotype of the sexless disabled person by creating a provocative art poster.
We chose to include a wheelchair in the shot because we didn't want to ignore that factor because it's part of who I am. But I wanted something that guys would look at and go, "Wow." And that women would look at and go, "Wow." And because it's very inspirational for other women to realize you don't have to be a perfect 10 to be sexy and beautiful.
She's got all the right curves in all the right places, and whether she's in a chair or not, I think she's very, very provocative and sexy. No doubt about it. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Beautiful.
Within our lifetime, we're all going to have to deal with disability, and my goal with my business is to shine the light under the bed and to sort of show that disability is not this big scary monster. What I'd like to do is to send you my press kit. I put myself out there because there are so few role models for people with disabilities.
The unique obstacles Ellen faces in her career are often mirrored in her personal relationships.
And it's really interesting when men are faced with the dilemma of somebody they find attractive who's also in a wheelchair. A lot of guys can't deal with that, unfortunately. My first lover said to me, and I think that's what made me fall in love with him, said, "So what happened?" I said, "I broke my neck." And he said, "Oh man, that must have sucked. What kind of music do you like?" You know, the chair is great to have sex in. It's got its own rocking motion that can really work well. When I was first injured, I wanted nothing to do with it. To me, it was a stigma. Now it's very much a part of me, and it can be fun, you know? I mean, it lends itself to being scooped up and taken care of in romantic moments. You really have to go places that most people don't, so I see it as really an opportunity instead of an obstacle.